I'm going to tell you a true story. This happened on the Nullarbor Plain to me and my wife. And I called it A Rodent's Tale. I've a story to tell. And you all know full well that I've never been known to lie. Not like some who will stand and tell tales so grand with an all-knowing wink of the eye. Because this story's so true that I'm going to tell you took place on a cold winter's night. We were in heaps of strife. It scared the pants off me wife, if you'll forgive me for being impolite. We'd travelled many a mile and we'd done it in style, and we'd taken in Tassie's delights. We were on our way back when we stopped for a snack and thought, we'll camp in the bush overnight. We were watered and fed as we retired to our bed, intent on a good night's repose. But how we were taken by storm in the cold early morn is now what I'm about to disclose. Because I woke in the night with a hell of a fright. There were things crawling over me face. I got the fright of me life as I said to the wife, there's something invading our space. She said I felt it too, but I thought it was you. So we leapt out of bed in a trice. We turned on the light unprepared for the sight of a mob of rampaging bush mice. There was 50 or more running all round the floor, and they were still coming up through the sink. I looked at me mate who was the colour of slate, so shocked that she just couldn't think. Despite the verminous pong, I made a grab for me thong and I beat a path to the caravan door. But as I opened it wide and tried to kick 'em outside, in raced about 200 more. Their numbers were swelling. The pressure was telling as we continued our one-sided fight. And although we were trying, they kept multiplying. There seemed like no end to our plight. I grabbed a shovel and broom as I tried to make room to give 'em a clout in the head. But then I took a look round, and guess what I found? 5 dozen asleep in our bed. They cavorted and ran all round our caravan, and as we plotted and schemed their destruction. But I was afraid, because the longer they stayed, the more they seemed intent on seduction. We tried hard to ignore the sexual rapport these amorous rodents displayed. But as my wife later said, when we were lying in bed, they really put you in the shade. The battle raged to and fro as we waged blow for blow, and I thought that their numbers were thinner. And as we heard them go splat, I wish we had a cat. He'd have had a mighty fine dinner. Then the first rays of dawn told us it was morn, and the sun was a welcoming sight. And as the last rodent fled, we reclaimed our bed and tried to get over our fright. We were haggard and drawn as we woke with a yawn and discussed the events of the night, because we knew full well that our vision of hell had given us an almighty fright. But as we swept up our pile, we confessed with a smile, we'd performed pretty well in the dark. Now as evening time nears and the sun disappears, we'll be safely booked into a park. Thank you very much. Billy Gordon, I'll give you back to Bill.